Hey guys, bienvenidos a la segunda parte del primer episodio. ¡Vamos!
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would, and God's willing someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
You're the only family I
De
have.
hecho,
In my heart, I know I'll see you again.
pues más te vale, Ruco.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
It's important. Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message.
No creo que sea buena
He
idea
said
decírtelo aquí.
The North Grove
Bueno.
can never be lost.
Ya, no importa.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word.
Obviamente.
You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It
Un
will
Power Ranger. Ya, bye.
Iron from ice.
Iron from
¿Qué? ¿Ya se va? ¿Así?
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the war will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
Ah, yo hubiera cortado después de que se iba. Gosh darn it. Más te vale cuidar el caballo. Vaya estúpidas.
Garrett, wait!
¿No la habían mandado ya a dormir? Como a las 6 de la tarde.
Be safe.
Oh. La princesa quiere un poco de acción. Pues en línea, Zorro, porque yo lo vi primero. Ah. Ok, ya.
Ethan? Ethan!
Tiene cara de malo.
Could you? He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore.
No, si estás jugando a las
Maybe something
escondidas.
happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win!
Congratulations, your lordship.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
Pues entonces no vengas a
I
jugar.
was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
Y
I
todos.
do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Obviamente
You'll
es
be fine.
inteligente porque yo lo
Garrett is
manejo.
smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Oh,
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
I don't care what he says. I can protect you.
yo soy
What does
Lord.
milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Ok, no, niño, tú vas a ser los primeros en morir.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
Estúpido.
We had so much fun. But then everything changed. Roderick became so serious.
Eso suele
lord
pasar,
in
¿no?
Training.
Siempre al
Never
hermano menor no le
smiled
tocan los
anymore.
buenos años.
And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them. It's for you to decide for yourself.
I may have to
Es
change.
el nuevo rey,
I'd rather
querida.
have my brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I
Obviamente.
suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
Ah,
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once. But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
estúpido
It's not
niño.
how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
El árbol de Pocahontas. Ah, no, pero esa era mujer, ¿verdad? Entonces no.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay. With
Cállate,
his
niño.
family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Oye, pero no. ¿A dónde vas? Ah. ¿Por qué todo el mundo se va? No debía haber ido hacia donde iba el señor.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong.
¿Pueden dejar
so
de
don't give
pelear
him any
ya?
satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Tenemos que trabajar en
Let's
equipo.
not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
What should I say to
No
him?
tengo ni idea.
Tell him and his men to leave.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Uh-oh.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
Hijo de perra.
I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Foresters finally get their due.
My father died a
Maldito
hero,
gordo.
fighting for the North against traitors and oath breakers.
Aye. And look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much. Bloody Foresters.
My
Cállate.
apologies. Please forgive us.
Forgive you? Not likely. You Foresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have you back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Eso no quiere decir que tú seas.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished.
Cállate.
Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
¿Qué quieres, maldito gordo? Ahí está este pendejo. Perdón.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for
Oh,
no
ese
reason.
cabello.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
That's not how it happened.
And you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type.
¿Cómo te
Where's the
atreves,
fucking
maldito
coward who
gordo?
killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Llegó la reina, estúpida
Lady
zorra
Forrester.
gorda.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
I've heard enough, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Vete. Así.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Pinche gordo.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
Gorda. Cobarde. Tú maldito. Vas a morir primero.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Ah.
Your sister can
Vean,
help
parece un
us.
cuadro.
Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Ok, bye.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
Ay, se me olvidan los nombres, no me
I
acuerdo quién
hope to
es.
see them all someday.
¿Quién es Roderick? ¿Es el que se murió? Sí, ¿no?
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
¿Qué hay en el cofre? He jugado mucho Zelda como para saber que hay cosas en un cofre. Suele haber cosas buenas. Suele no haberlas. Monedas, monedas.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
¿Y qué se supone que es eso?
Ethan made this for me.
Perdón.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
¿Y por qué no te llevas el dinero, tonta?
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
You can qué. Es difícil escribir cartas. Tal vez por eso nadie lo hace ahora.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
¿Quién?
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you.
¿Qué
I
quieres?
can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
No es cierto, no soy grosero. Ah, es el del carbón. Ah, entonces no debes ser grosero con él.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
¿Por qué
I'm
tanto
her
interés?
handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much.
Dame
but
chisme,
I know they
niño.
were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble.
Esperemos
But I
que no.
thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a callboy. Not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
¿Por qué buenas noches y hay un buen de sol afuera? ¿A qué hora se duermen? ¿A las 2 de la tarde? ¿Que no había relojes en sus
Lady
tiempos?
Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk.
Tiene cara de dragón.
There's something we must discuss.
Oye, tiene cara de
From the
ardilla.
day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend. in
Véanla,
fact.
sí parece un
Thank you,
dragón.
my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
My family wrote me, my lady.
I don't doubt they must be overcome with grief. But you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Pero,
She was
¿por
very
qué?
pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Oh, pensé que se había
See if
crasheado.
the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Corre, chicardilla. Oh, sus armaduras me recuerdan a una que salía en Twilight Princess.
You'll be
Creo que
fine.
sí era de
I know
Twilight
you
Princess.
will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Señora Dragón, chicardilla. Oh my gosh.
You can do this.
Oh, el chaparrito. Hey boys. Camina derecha. Tienes toda la atención de los hombres.
Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Your
Quiero una
Grace.
disculpa, así que debemos de rebajarnos un poco.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is. The girl can speak for her house.
Yes, Your Grace. To the one true king.
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which. The girl is clever.
She only meant...
I don't care what she meant. I care what she said.
Oh
I won't
my
stand for
gosh.
impertinence from a girl of the north.
If you would give her the chance to explain...
Perhaps she can explain why the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries. A house of traitors.
They were the wardens of the north. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good. And she would have us believe she didn't know which king she served. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances
Y eso
are not
salió en la
easily
serie porque no lo vi.
But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
Oh my gosh.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Vieja golfa,
Royalty can be
tratando
such
de
a hard
poner a
thing
todos
to
en contra de
define.
todos.
This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let
would...
the girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl
Eso
will
es
say
sarcasmo,
almost
no
anything
crean
to
que el
get what she
enano está en
wants,
contra de nosotros.
which is
Creo.
not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Oh, ¿por qué me vio así? Eso es lo que me dijo que hiciera.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once at the tourney at Lannisport.
Vamos, niño, te
Even then, he
acompaño.
didn't trust Roose Bolton.
Te llevo con tu mamá.
We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so
Vamos,
publicly
niño.
declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear.
Te acompaño.
Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I don't particularly like her.
Yet you did your best to please. You'll do well here in King's Landing. My sister and I have our differences.
Ah, es
She
su
takes great
hermana.
pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion.
Si es algo
Please.
que funciona,
You are
vamos.
a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Pero lo tengo a usted. Podríamos ligar con el chaparrito y volvernos la nueva reina. Oh.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
I'd rather not discuss it, if you don't mind.
Of course not. It must have been horrible. But at least it's over now.
Porque no tengo idea si me fue bien o mal.
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Ellas sí son criadas.
If it meant you'd become queen. He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well. Which is more than you can say for his mother.
I'd marry anyone, if it helped my family.
Right.
¿Quién es Joffrey, el chaparrito?
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match.
Me encantan las voces de este
What
juego.
are you doing?
Oh, oh. El dragón llegó.
Well,
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
this is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's
Entonces
over.
nos fue bien.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no
¿Y quién dice que va a ser la reina? Ah, sí, porque se va a casar.
Do you agree?
Bye.
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Tenemos que pedirle ayuda.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Pero yo no. Ah. Pero si se enoja y va de chismosa.
Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
No tengo ni idea de qué decir.
Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Uh-oh. Ya. Ahí terminamos este segundo episodio de Game of Thrones. El próximo va a estar. Lo voy a seguir grabando. Así que los veo en el siguiente. Hasta entonces, cuídense. Bye.